Recently, I made a video about the abnormality known as the Mandela effect. Well, today we're going to look at pareidolia. And in order to explain pareidolia, I'm going to read directly from the Google search. It says the tendency to perceive a specific, often meaningful image in a random or ambiguous visual pattern. The scientific explanation for some people is pareidolia, or the human ability to see shapes or make pictures out of randomness. Here is an example. Here is an example of pareidolia. Now we can see here this is actually a tile from the toilet in the house that I live in, and we can see that it is just a mixture of black and white and grey shapes. But when you look at it from a different angle, we can actually see what appears to be a lady, possibly from Victorian times, and I see that every single day. And today somebody suffers severely with pareidolia. G'day, hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Like I always say, it is greatly appreciated. Normally I'm the first to a party, and you will often find me in the kitchen at parties.
But you will always find him in the kitchen at parties.
But it appears I am very late to this party. What I'm referring to is a channel called The Brilliant EXPATTAFFY, which self-confessed on his videos is a 79-year-old Welshman called William Switham, who now lives in Thailand. And to say he's a bit of a crackpot is a massive understatement. He has already been looked at by various channels on YouTube, such as DH Network, Brian Robson, Dead Kennedy in Space, Ivy Chan, Plan a Walk, and most recently the Creaky Blinder. And that didn't go too well for the Creaky Blinder. Mr. Switham is not very patient with some of the people that make videos about him, and he's often very rude. Let's just have a quick listen to some of the things he said about the Creaky Blinder.
Idiot, tattooed from head to toe, idiot, earrings, nose rings, a stupid idiot, this nutter, grossly disfigured, creepy, moron, idiot, a stupid idiot. Yes,
as you can see there, he eventually insulted Creaky 48 times. Anyway, let's look at this video. It is a very long video, so I'm just going to really cut it down to the most salient points. And let's see how badly Mr. Switham suffers from pareidolia. Just before we do that, I need to explain a couple of things. William refers to himself in the third person as constantly as the Brilliant EXPATTAFFY, so you will hear that a lot. The other thing is his laugh. I can do nothing about his laugh. It is ear piercing, it really is. And the third thing is that his idea of debunking a photograph is by looking at it, thinks it's fake, and therefore it is fake. So now on with the video.
Hello folks, welcome to another video by the Brilliant EXPATTAFFY. A new video titled Apollo Fake. Phase gets dumped in the scrapyard. Well, that's not surprising, is it? Because he always talks a load of rubbish, doesn't he? And here is one of those photos, folks. A photo here where this section, we'll call it a hole in the ground, was described by the mentally insane idiot Astro Grant. It was described as a crater.
It was described as a crater because guess what, Brilliant EXPATTAFFY? It is a crater.
And here is another discovery by the Brilliant EXPATTAFFY. Something that really irates all these NASA idiots. These photos are photoshopped, and Photoshop wasn't introduced until 1989.
Adobe Photoshop was actually created in 1987 by Thomas and John Knoll, and its first release date was actually February the 19th, 1990, and it was only available on Macintosh computers.
So folks, let's start taking a look at some of these man-made metal objects, shall we? Now look at this one, 82 again, magazine 82. Look at the red arrow it's pointing to what is actually a girder clip. I've made them and used them myself. It's a clip to clamp on a girder and it's got a bolt. You can see a bolt going right through the middle that you tighten up to clamp it to the girder.
Now, I am far from an expert in geology, but to me that looks like a rock.
Now, here's another section of that photo here. The two red arrows at the top are showing what is chain links, some special type of chain links. And the bottom arrow is showing a U-shaped bracket with holes in it, bolt holes. Now, come on folks, what the hell is man-made metal objects doing on the moon?
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Now, take a look at this one here. What we've got here on the right appears to be a flat plate with a bolt and a slider bolt. Some sort of adjustment bracket for some piece of machinery. Now this is something that the mentally insane idiot Phase 52 claims is a rock.
That's because it is.
Now here's another one where you've got man-made metal objects. They are links of some special type of chain, and right alongside it we've got one of Kip Teague's whistleblower's clue, a black shadow there in the shape of a horse's head. On the top is the horse's ear, and in the right place is an eye, a white eye with a black pupil. A whistleblower's clue telling us that it is fake.
But wait! There's more!
And here is another identifiable object. It's got a flat plate, it's a foot plate, and it's a pedal for some machinery. I wouldn't say it's a brake pedal for a car, but it's definitely a foot pedal for some machinery of some kind.
I'm going to chip in here. I know exactly what that is. That is a rock.
And look what this idiot, Phase 52, says it is. There you are, folks. Look how thick this Phase 52 is. You're pointing at a rock. Something that's easily identifiable, and according to him, it's a rock.
Yes, indeed, that's what it is.
And look at this one. This is out of magazine 89. What you can clearly see here is a metal ring with some type of a key hooked into it. Maybe a jailer's key or something.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Now, here's another good one, folks. Again, magazine 89. Something that Phase 52 didn't find enough stupidity to comment on. What we've got here, it could be metal, it could be a concrete ornament, but what you've got here is definitely the head of a snake. You can see the mouth and you can see the eye.
This next one is my absolute personal favourite, and it's also going to be the last one, because there are many more that this video could go on for hours. But we'll leave it with this next one. Let's see what pareidolia counter number 9 has in store for us.
Look to the right of that lever. What you can see there is the skull of a horse. You can see the two eye sockets, you can see the mouth, and you can see the horse's teeth.
Because you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
So, as well as man-made metal objects on the moon, we've now got proof of animals on the moon. The remains of a horse. And even better, folks, look to the right and above that skull of that horse, or sheep, whatever it could be.
Whatever it could be, make your mind up. Is it a horse or is it a sheep? Of course, it's actually a rock, but that's beside the point. And I couldn't leave the counter at number 9. You've got to round it up to number 10. Last one, I promise.
We've got a strange black figure. And what is that strange black figure? Well, like I've told you time after time, you can't have a shadow without an object casting the shadow, and you can't have an object without a shadow. So what is this black shadow? Well, if you examine it very closely, you'll see what it is.
This one is a tricky one because it's not a rock. Is it? Is it a shadow? Yes, it is a shadow. It's just a shadow formed from a rock.
There it is, folks. When you examine it closely, you can see what that black object is. It's a black object deliberately airbrushed in by Kiptik, telling us all NASA shills are mentally insane arseholes.
Well, you're not wrong.
Just look at that shadow. It's got a head. A chicken has got a head. A chicken has got a beak. This shadow has got a beak. A chicken has got an eye. This object has got a white eye with a black pupil. A chicken has got a neck. This black object has got a neck. A chicken has got a body. This black object has got a body. A chicken has got 2 legs underneath. And this object here has got 2 bent legs underneath. It's a whistleblower's clue by Kiptik, a chicken.
Well, what a way to end that video. That was awesome. I really enjoyed putting that video together. I hope you did too. If you did, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. And if it's your first time here and you'd like to see more content, you can do so by clicking this icon right here. So, a bit late to the party, but better late than never, as they say. But unfortunately, EXPATTAFFY, his channel has disappeared. So unfortunately, I can't make any more videos. I only managed to download that one video, but I think it's a good one. It's good. I really enjoyed doing that. Okay, thank you very much again if you did get this far. Much appreciated, like I always say. And it just leaves me to say I will see you on the next video. And eventually, I made the video about the small Welshman who's crazy. G'day.